Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Joel Mesoraco, a Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Number 0.
Here's Javier Baez. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Milwaukee, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we are underway as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in fresh off a victory last time out, but it comes on the heels of a 5-game losing streak prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, they have to build off their win in their last game. They were able to break a losing streak. They were finally able to get everybody to relax a little bit. We were able to sit down with the manager pre-game, and you can tell the stress has just come off them.
A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. The 2-0 pitch. Line drive, base hit. Baez will head for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
At the plate, Craig Redmond looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. Talk about a hot streak. He's hitting exactly 500 over his last 10 games. Obviously a guy you want to stay away from if you're on the mound. And I'm really interested to see if he stays on top of his game in this one.
So a runner at third here with one gone, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Drilled to the left side. And that's going to be a base hit, and the Brew Crew has struck first here. It's now 1-0.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Row. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Standing in now, Pretty Boy Jefferson. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fifth,
Stepping up now, Chris Bryant. And Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. He's set. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Braun at third with 2 away. Hit hard towards center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So coming to the plate, Christian Yelich trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First offering on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Sterling sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Brewers lead this one 2-0. Anderson Espinoza gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board. And that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Count even at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward is gone on strikes, and there's 1 away. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
So in now for Chicago. Boyd, his average coming into this one is just barely over 200. So he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Cubs strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in, Will McBride, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1 is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field, number 10 for him on the year, and the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Batting 8, second baseman, Darryl Terrell.
Into the box, Darryl Terrell. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Now let's shine the light on Stephen Vogt right here. Solid big league catcher, also very versatile. Ability to move to first base, handles himself from the left side of the plate.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Anderson Espinoza, he'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Striding into the box, Javier Baez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
From the belt, the pitch.
Nope.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Espinoza stands at first with 1 out. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. On a line to shortstop. Quick throw to first. Not in time for the double play.
Center fielder number 7, Craig Redmond.
Stepping into the box, Craig Redmond. He flew out in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. Left side. There is Franco. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 Milwaukee. At the plate, Michael Franco set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Harold right there, and that's the first out.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Kristen Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014, covers a ton of ground out there and don't test the arm.
Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 7, first baseman, Rusty.
Set to get his day started, Rusty Boylekamp, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Into the box now, Sam Cisneros. 0-1 the count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Ryan Braun steps in to get things started.
Ryan Braun.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. 8th home run on the season for him, as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Well, teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
Up next for Milwaukee, first baseman, Pretty Boy.
Stepping in now,
Jefferson.
Pretty Boy Jefferson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a fastball just a bit high.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Here's the 2-0. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs, as that one's way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Brewers have made this a 5-0 ball game.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Here's Chris Bryant now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Chris Bryant.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Russell with a great stop. The throw. Hey now.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Yelich, 28 years old. He was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Ready with the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 3-1 pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Sterling on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Will McBride.
Ready now, Will McBride. He went deep in his first at bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. First delivery to him on the way. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Boyd racing back. Gone! A solo shot here to left, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the fourth blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Darryl Terrell is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Boyd is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 6 and the Cubs nothing. So striding forward now, Joel Mesoraco. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The next 0-2. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Digging in now, Boyd. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
1-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Into the box, Anderson Espinoza. He reached on a single in his first try.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
No balls and one strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Flying toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed it his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-2. Popped him up. Oil can is there. One away. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Center fielder number 7.
So striding in, Craig Redmond. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Boyd ranging back, and it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, the 297th of his career, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as he'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Number 25 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 25. The left fielder, number 8.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he'll likely do his best to forget about today. Ready for another chance? Pretty boy Jefferson. He's a dangerous hitter indeed, as the reigning batting champion in the National League.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Eight runs and even 10 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Now the 2-1. Hit in the air to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Brewers 8 and the Cubs nothing. Stepping in, Joe Sterling. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ripped down the first base line. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit back up the middle. Underhanded flip. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Just a 2-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
In now, Michael Franco. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Here's Chris Bryant now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In is Christian Yelich as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Yelich is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
So 1-1. Pulled softly out toward right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Standing in now, Will McBride as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And it's 1-1. Yelich, base runner at first with 1 out. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Brewers 8 and the Cubs nothing. Digging in to try it again, Stephen Vogt, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Sliced hard on the ground, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Into the box now, Rusty Oil Can, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Up the middle and off his leg. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Oil Can is on his way home. He comes across to score as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
Always nice to get some run production from the bottom of your order, right? That double brings in 2 runs, and the top of the order is coming up here. This could really be a big inning.
And that's in there for strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Standing in, Boyd, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Cisneros stands at second with 2 gone. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Brewers 8 and the Cubs 2. Number 81 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 81.
Coming to the plate now, Darryl Terrell.
For the Brewers, second baseman, Darryl Terrell.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And he lays off for ball one. The 1-1. Line drive to center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
Stepping in now, Anderson Espinoza, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Hayward. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Next for Milwaukee, Javier Baez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Cisneros takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Ready to take his hacks again, Craig Redmond, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Missed with a breaking ball.
2-1.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Cisneros is there for it. And that retires the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Part of the order. Stepping up to the plate, Joe Sterling. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Center fielder, Joe Sterling.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Addison Russell. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
2 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Ready once again, Maikel Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Right over the middle, knee high. 2 out, nobody on. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
That gets down, and the inning continues.
That's why I always said, Dan, there's no justice in this game. This guy watches 2 pitches over the heart of the plate and then gets a knock on a ball way out of the zone.
Boy, you said it. There's no justice in baseball, D-Row. It's just us. Takes 2 pitches right down the middle and then swings that one off the plate.
Stephen Vogt is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Here's Ryan Braun now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Number 8, Ryan Braun.
Here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
3-0 now. Pretty boy Jefferson will be next. Here it is, the 3-0. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, pretty boy Jefferson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Boyd. He's got it 1 away. So digging in now, Chris Bryant. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Here now the 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. This is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Throw to third, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well. That could prove to be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run, and if they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
In is Christian Yelich as he hits one on a line to left field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Will McBride will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. First delivery to him on the way. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Popped him up. Russell moving to his left, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Brewers lead it 11-2. Striding in, Rusty Oil Can. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Neil Ramirez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Sam Cisneros. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Pitch on the way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And 2 count. Here's the pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And Braun will need to play this off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Shelby Warren will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. 0-1 the count. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Cisneros leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Now in the box, Jason Hayward. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Looking at his career totals, Hayward hits a little over the 270 mark. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand 1. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Jared Nolo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Striding in once again, Darryl Terrell. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First offering on its way. There's a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
On the move is Hayward. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Neil Ramirez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nope. And he lays off there 1-0. Number 12 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12.
Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Javier Baez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way. Hayward is there, 2 down.
Center fielder number 7, Craig Redmond.
Stepping in, Craig Redmond. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
He's set, and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
2 out with the man at first. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. High pop-up. And Franco will make the catch to retire the side. Milwaukee. Corey Knebel is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46, Corey.
Now at the plate, Boyd. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Jefferson trying to get there. Here's the pitch. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. High in the air out to center field. Redmond is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Joe Sterling. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, the shortstop, Addison.
Here's Addison Russell, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Russell behind 0-2. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Yelich is there. And the inning is over. We'll see the powerful Ryan Braun start things out after the break. It's the Brewers 11 and the Cubs 2. Digging in now for the Brewers, Ryan Braun. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance.
Ryan Braun.
First delivery to him on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Sterling is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pretty Boy Jefferson. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
The batter.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First offering on its way. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Into the box, Christian Yelich. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Sterling is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. So stepping in, Maikel Franco starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with the 1-1. Way in front of that fastball. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The catcher, number 13.
At the plate, Stephen Vogt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. No balls and 1 strike. One out, nobody on. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Rusty Oil Can. He swings and lines it to left, so he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, second baseman, Sam Cisneros.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Sam Cisneros. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will make the catch here for the final out, and the Brewers have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Milwaukee Brewers sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Anderson Espinoza notches his 3rd win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Joel Mesoraco was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of ML.